microphone how you like.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mina Schultz. I'm 32 years old, and affordable healthcare saved my life. 7 years ago, I had just finished graduate school, and I was planning to go off of insurance for a while. But because of the ACA, my parents were able to put me on their plan. I didn't think much of it because I was healthy, and they insisted, and the law made it possible, so I said okay. 2 weeks later, I got news that changed my life. I was diagnosed with bone cancer. I started treatment immediately. I had 27 doses of chemotherapy, 5 surgeries, and other care that totaled hundreds of thousands of dollars. That year was terrifying. There's actually a moment about halfway through my treatment where I came into my hospital room and found my mom there. And I thought, oh, it's a surprise visit. It's almost my birthday, so she's coming to visit me. But it was because the doctors thought I wasn't going to make it. She had come to say goodbye. As hard as that year was, it would have been even harder on me and my parents if I weren't insured. They could have gone bankrupt and my future could have been ruined. But the good news is that I was insured and I did get better. Now the ACA still helps me. I'd be uninsurable if it weren't for the rule outlawing discrimination against people with pre-existing conditions. I hate to think of where I'd be without insurance. My whole life would have been derailed or worse. That's why after I got better, I devoted myself to making sure people got coverage. I got certified as a health insurance navigator, and now I work for Get Covered NYC, connecting New Yorkers to free and affordable health plans. I'm proud of the work we're doing, but I know there are still hundreds of thousands of New Yorkers who aren't covered. People who are foregoing treatment are fighting for their lives while they fight hospital bills that they can't afford. I know how dark and hopeless that can feel, and no one should have to struggle that way. So that's why I'm so glad to be here next to Mayor de Blasio. He believes that healthcare is a human right, and he's going to do what it takes to get care for all New Yorkers. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mina, thank you. First of all, it takes courage to tell your own story, and I can only imagine how difficult that time was. But I want to just tell you, I really admire you for taking everything you went through, all that challenge, all that pain, and deciding you were going to turn it around and help other people. And every single person who you got onto health insurance through Get Covered NYC, your own efforts, you're making sure that people have the care they need when they need it. I really admire you for what you've done. Let's thank Mina, everybody.
Thank you.
This is why we need to guarantee health care for all New Yorkers. It's as simple as that. Because no one should have to live in fear. No one should go without the health care they need. Health care is a human right. In this city, we're going to make that a reality. In this city, we're taking that ideal and putting it into practice. From this moment on in New York City, everyone is guaranteed the right to health care. Everyone.